Hey, Love Nation, we are back. We have more receipts that we're going to be discussing. This one will be discussing the fat shaming, weight, and if the lift scene was actually in the movie, supposed to be in the movie, not in the movie, what is going on with this fat shaming. Now, you guys read the Blake Lively lawsuit with me back in December, and the fat shaming and body shaming situation came up quite often, where it seemed like Blake was saying, like, he never had to lift me up. That was never in the script, but he just wanted to, like, dog me about my weight. Now we are actually going to read a section of the receipts that Justin have concerning the script, as well as him saying that he has a video with a stunt double that was practicing it, as well as Ryan Reynolds actually having a heated argument with him concerning removing it completely from the script. Right when Taylor Swift walked into the apartment. You guys, there's a lot going on with this, but I definitely want to add some clarity to this because I was very confused about this. But again, Justin is coming through with the receipts. So we are about to analyze this section of Justin's website. Tell me what you guys think about this weighty issue. Like, share, subscribe, and here we go. Black Love Nation, this is Nina. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. Also become a member for exclusive content, and we will be dropping a lot more fresh videos into members only in the coming week. Let's just move right into this situation. Now, all of you guys has been following this Justin B and Blake Lively. It ends with us drama lawsuit. We have been hearing a lot of information concerning Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively accusing Justin B of fat shaming because of this lift that they were supposed to do. And Justin was basically saying, like, to a shared fitness trainer or somebody, like, hey, how much does Blake weigh, because I have to lift her up in the scene, I got back problems. And I don't think that he was actually trying to be upsetting to her. He just, like, need to know what he need to do to make sure he was fit enough to get through the scene and not end up in the clinic because of his multiple bulging discs. And we're going to be reading through this. Now, he actually, again, brought receipts to respond to the situation in his lawsuit. In his website. And we've been reading through this. We've been trying to analyze things. And Justin is not playing. He got all the receipts. And we're about to go through this right now, you guys. This part of Justin's website says April 22nd, 2023. In preparation for a lift sequence in which Justin's character Ryle would lift Blake Lively's character Lily, Justin reached out to his personal trainer, a close friend of Blake Lively's, to ask what Blake Lively weighed so that he could train his back muscles for the scene. This was important to avoid injury, not only to Justin, who has suffered from lifelong back injuries, multiple bulging discs, and chronic pain, but also to Lively if the lift could not be completed successfully and safely. Script pages of the lift scene are included below, and again, this is a key point in trying to see what happened with this. I did see the movie in full on Netflix. If you have not seen this movie yet, it's okay. You know, it's a decent movie. It's not, it's okay. It's an okay movie. It wasn't too bad, but, it was okay. There was no lift scenes in the movie. So I was wondering why this lift situation kept coming up in the lawsuit. Well, we're going to be reading this script in just a moment, but we're going to continue this paragraph. And it says that Blake Lively would later claim in her complaint that this scene did not exist. However, as evidenced by the script pages and also a video in which Justin is rehearsing the scene with a body double, the scene was very real. Now, here again is a key portion of this. Justin is basically putting all the receipts on here. He's basically saying not only was it in the script, and I'm sure that he probably has a hard copy, you know, but he also says, read this paragraph carefully. Also, a video in which Justin is rehearsing the scene with a body double, which was very real. So obviously, he says video, that means it was recorded, more recorded evidence. Now let's get into what the script said. And maybe Blake didn't have a script because her and her husband Ryan Reynolds were just so busy cutting up the script however they felt like it and didn't even read this. But Justin got it and it's included, and this is what it says. This is the script. Ryle says, F the hand, Lily. I don't care about my hand. Are you okay? He looks back and forth between her eyes, assessing the cut on her face. Then Lily says, I don't know, I think. Ryle says, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. He presses his mouth to Lily's and breathes her in, and Lily is so upset. She starts to kiss him back, in need of comfort, until Ryle scoops her up, he underlines this in red. Gently laying her down on the floor, he kisses his wounds, a mix of blood and tears now. It's going to be a close-up of Lily, closing her eyes and accepting his apologies so viscerally. By the time she opens them again, it's clear she's convinced herself of one thing. And Lily thinks, yes, it was an accident. And then, as we continue to read this, it says April 25th of 2023, Justin B. was summoned by Blake Lively to her penthouse and greeted by Ryan Reynolds, who swore at Justin and accused him of fat-shaming his wife. How dare you effing ask about my wife's weight? What's wrong with you? The tone from Ryan Reynolds and Blake was so aggressive that Justin felt he had no choice but to offer repeated and completely unwarranted apologies for what was a good faith and reasonable question to his trainer, not Blake Lively. Reynolds demanded that Justin remove the lift scene entirely. Now, apparently, again, we already read through Blake's initial lawsuit where this came up very heavy concerning this thing where she kept saying that there was no lift scene and he had no reason to question her weight. He didn't even have to pick her up, and he was fat shaming her to be a bully. But even Ryan Reynolds right here, if you just look at what's going on, was arguing with Justin at his house and was demanding that Justin remove the scene completely. Now, also, we did discuss this before. Justin was not at that penthouse by himself. There were people there from Wayfair, so Justin was not by himself. So I'm sure that this story can be corroborated. Also, I believe that this is the meeting that Taylor Swift ended up walking in on during the time. I'm not sure if they were actually in the middle of like a heated discussion when she got there. And I'm actually wondering at what part of this argument did she actually walk in on. Like, I'm wondering if Taylor Swift actually heard any of this. Continuing with this paragraph, in Blake Lively's complaint, she falsely states that the scene wasn't even in the film. suggesting it never existed. We just talked about that and we also read through that. If you guys have not seen my previous videos, please do read through it. We read through it in full. Contrary to her attempt to manipulate verifiable facts, the only reason the scene was not in the film is that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds demanded it be removed, despite the fact that it had already been rehearsed with a stunt double. Accommodating Blake Lively, Justin rewrote the scene with her despite the fact, for creative reasons, he felt the scene was actually necessary. Justin was stunned by Blake Lively's accusation because when Blake had earlier expressed concern about her postpartum figure on February 17th of 2023 as well as February 24th of 2023, Justin genuinely reassured her that she did not need to worry about her body. In fact, it was Blake Lively who insisted that she be fit for the role. Despite Justin's assurances, in this meeting where Justin aggressively was confronted by Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, Lively told Justin that if he could not get on board with how she works, he still had 2 weeks to recast her. As Blake Lively well knew at the time, it would be impossible to recast her without incurring millions in expenses for a film that was already half shot. In addition to financial repercussions, it would cause the studio and Justin severe reputational damage, including their relationship with Sony, the film's distributor and financiers. Thus began a pattern of demands by Blake and acquiesced by Justin B. He opted to get on board for lack of a viable alternative. And again, I just wanted to get into that lift situation. This next section goes into the dress, but I definitely wanted to, not just the dress, the wardrobe, excuse me, so I could be more clear. So I just wanted to go over that lift situation because this fat shaming situation came up a lot. And I just wanted to make sure you guys had more solid context of what was going on with that, as well as giving you guys a little bit more facts about what they were arguing about when Justin came to the penthouse, as well as what was going on right before Taylor Swift may have walked in on or after they argued. I'm definitely curious to know what part she heard walking in there. Share your comments below, you guys. There's a lot of moving parts to this. We will be continuing to read this and go through these different facts. And also, if Justin dropped his video, that would be phenomenal because he definitely has his receipts. Tell me what you guys think about this lift situation with Justin practicing with a body double. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time, be safe. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.